welcome back to another video. I'm Big Mama Joe and today we're gonna do some feeding, live feeding with worms and maggots and nasty stuff like that. Thank you for joining. If this is the first time, welcome. I'm gonna talk about the fish. Well, let's begin with the worms. Well, as you can see, I got a big bucket of worms. These are Dendrobena Eisenia hortensis. Well, let me tell you something about this in a minute. So I first got them out of the bag. I ordered them, then they're filled with dirt. I will wash them and then I will have a bucket full of squirmy worms. Yum, yum, yum. Quite nasty though. But still, the fish love it. It's a special kind of worm. I will talk about that later. But we're going to feed them this. But we're also going to feed them maggots. And then we have the small ones. It's called pinkies in Dutch. I don't know in English if it's also called pinkies. But I would say so because your pinky finger are the smallest. But I don't know if that's the reason. And then we also got the other larger maggots, and they smell pretty nasty, but I think it's good for my fish because there's some protein in it, and it's good for breeding. Well, I'm not breeding right now, but it's good for them. And as you can see, look at this, they want to escape. They want to escape death. Well, they escape, and so you have to keep an eye on it. Sometimes I will put water in it, then they won't escape as much. But as you can see, even a plastic smooth surface, they will just crawl up. And we have one who escaped. So let me put him back, and I will tell you a little bit about which kind of worms I use. Oh yeah, some cat hair on him because we also have this beautiful prince of a cat. Look at them. Well, they are famous of being lively. So let me tell you, well, for the people who know the fish, these are the fish. Before I go on over the worms, these are the fish. They are waiting to be fed, and again, I will tell you, this is temporarily for people who are getting stressed out or mad or whatever. They go to a very large pond with 16,000 liters, but I will do that in a month or two when the weather is a little bit better and the heater doesn't have to work that hard. So, sorry. Again, we're gonna feed today a little bit about the worms again. As you can see, the fish are waiting. I'm getting all the stuff together to feed them. But the worms, these are, well, I already said the difficult name, the Eisenia hortensis, and it's also known as the Dendrobena venta springers, or in English, the night crawlers. And why I use this kind of worms? It's because these worms live the longest underwater and they stay the most lively. So they also call it fish worm. So if you go fishing, for the people who fish, they use this one because they stay alive longer underwater, and the fish are more attracted to them than, yeah, they're not attracted to dead worms. So that's why I have these worms, and I buy them in large quantities. So this time I bought 3 kilos, and then you get a big bag. And well, you have to wash them and you have to get them out of the sand, but that's not a problem for me because I do everything for my fish. Well, they look great. It's nice to see that finally The uh, clown knives are more coming out. So I have here the bucket with the worms and the maggots. I wash them also because, oh, if you open the maggots bucket, they have this, I don't know if it's the poop or some substrate. Sorry, and it smells like cat litter box overdue. Well, it's nasty, like ammonia all over you. So you can see they are all looking inside the box and they are happy to be fed. Um, if you have any kind of question, just ask in the comments below. And again, thank you for the people who put some nice comments. I really love it. Thank you very much. I love that you're watching and I love that you are so uh, happy to see it. Okay, let's go. Oh, wait, look at this. Beautiful tire track eel. So, let's go. Let's put something in. Plop. And they get fed every day. So, they're not as hungry beast as the other video because I think I went away for a weekend or something and then after that I fed them. I don't know. But as you can see, they love them. And even the giant gourami, who is a vegetarian, eats some worms. He will ask, oh, this Oscar, he had a TIA, and so his face is all crooked, but still he managed to get his worms. So as you can see, the giant gourami, he eats some of the worms, but in the end, he will be waiting for me to feed him spaghetti. Look at this, look at this. Come on, buddy. Up, up. But he's waiting for me. Sorry, he's waiting for me to feed him carrots or spinach or something vegetable. So, as you can see, and again, I don't mind the water gets murky quite quickly, but I don't mind because in about a few hours, the water will be clear again. And, I love them to have, look at this, wow, have a good meal. So they are healthy and they have this variety in their diet. And I can understand if you don't buy this stuff. I put also the maggots in. Um, that's all up to you. I think it's good for my fish. I can see. Oh, again, for some people, and I know there are people who want to comment badly or are not content with what I'm doing. That's your opinion, and that's okay. Again, somebody commented about the jaguars and told me they are solitary fish. Well, I have jaguars for many, many years. And as you can see, they can live in groups. So if you watch the video, you can see they can live in groups. So you don't have to tell me that they are solitary fish. So that's it. Oh, look at this big fire eel. Okay, you know, they are just in here for 2 months and actually they're finally settling in. Oh, look at the clown knife. So I also put in some mussels and some fish. So after 2 months, they have to readjust again to the pond. I'll make it 3 months, but it's that's the funny thing. Also, what you see with your fish, if you move them, uh, they will not. Or you will see changes after a while, and then you can see they really are settling in. Like the clown knives. Oh, they are also called the $1 million knife fish. And normally they have the 6 spots. Well, we have one with 4 spots. Well, there are more hearts, so it's a lovely clown life. And the other one has a lot of spots. That goes more to the royal clown knife, but well, again, look at them. They are beautiful and they are monsters. They are huge. They are really huge. But I love them. And the first time when I saw this kind of fish, I thought, what is this for ugly fish with a little fin and a weird bump? Well, is it a bump? It's its back and his face is all neath his, well, like Quasimodo from the Notre Dame. But ah I grew to love them and I really love them because they are very gentle fish. You can hand feed them and they are, well, they are I really like them. And I like it that they can get so big. I mean, I don't know, is this the biggest species of knife fish? Well, if you know, please let me know. Oh, look at this heart. Oh, and I don't know how I can see if it's a male or a female, but well, he has some nice hearts on his side. Chana, we never see her eat or him eat on camera, so maybe after a while, she got the other fish coming in 2 months ago while she was alone with the giant gourami, but she was so scared, and the other fish help her not to be so scared. Well, shy. She's more, yeah, shy, scared. So again, also that's why she is in with other fish. So don't you worry. I know what I'm doing, and she is not eating the fish. The fish, the fish. She's not eating the fish, eh? No, but she's not eating the fish, and she's well. Everybody sometimes has a temper tantrum. She has it also, but the fish swim away, and she is not biting them. Look at this. When they've eaten, and you will still see some food lying around, they are gonna play, and I love to see that. Especially the jaguars, when they have eaten. They love to play with each other. Look at this. It's like a a bunch of kids just wanna, oh, come on, play. I have a full belly. Come on, play with me. And that's what I mean. If you have them as a solitary fish, it's nice. He can play or she can play with himself. But look at the group. I mean, this is just fun. And they are enjoying. They are really enjoying. And they look healthy. One of them has a little scrape on his nose, but that's because they lip locked. Because I think no, when did I say it? 1.5 months ago? No, maybe a month ago? I think they were trying to breed. And again, behind all these rocks and stuff, there's a lot of space. And you will see after also the beautiful Jack Dempsey. When they get fed, they go to the background and then they will come back to the foreground. And then you can see sometimes the tank looks empty. But when I feed, the tank looks crowded because they want to. Hello, buddy. They want to have something to eat. Look at him. I don't know. Is it him? I don't know. I don't know. Ah, the Jack. Oh, look at the scrape. He has the scrape on his nose. And can you see the blue in the fins? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Jana also wants to play, but she's a little bit large. But there's space, but when she goes with this log, this wooden log, she has not that much space. And she doesn't have that much space in front of the tank. But again, I do this so I can keep an eye on all the smaller fish, and the other bigger fish can go at the back around and play at the back if they want to. So, and what I also see is that the jaguars are mostly on the left side, all the jaguars, and the others, this one, the blue cichlid, is mostly on the right side. He's still being a little bit a bully, but oh, and this is our smallest Oscar, and his name is Oscar, because there was this father and son, well, this family, and the son bought this for his father, and his father was named Oscar, and that's why he bought an Oscar fish. Well, that's a nice story. I like it. But then they had two, and I think this one was a little bit more aggressive, and that's why we got this one. Look at the jaguars. Wow. Wow. And this blue one, I call him the brother. The other brother is they switched places. This is another aquarium with the female, and I hope he would be a little bit nicer to her than he is. But he was always the male for her, and he protected her. But he is also a little bit aggressive towards her. But when they're in the pond, there is enough space for them to swim away from each other. This is I think the blue royal Acara. It's an Acara. It's a royal Acara. And finally, this Acara was in the shop for quite some while. I think it was in there for maybe 4 months, and it has had no color. Hey, don't be a bully. He's a big bully, but still, he has a cute face though. But I can just touch his head and then say, "Come on, chill out a little bit." But he has just been put in here like 2 weeks ago. Hey, buddy, chill out, babe. Come on, chill out. You okay? Okay. So behave. Hi, baby. Um. So the Royal Acara. Oh, miss. Hey, buddy. The Royal Acara was in this fish shop for many months, and because he didn't really know what kind of fish it was, because somebody brought it in, and the person who brought it in, I think he didn't know or she didn't know what kind of fish it was. So you know what you get? You get a fish sitting there for months and months because they don't have the luxuriously living conditions, so the colors are off. So it just looked like a gray fish. But when you buy a fish you don't know, I will ask people, I will search the internet, and I will see if I can find out what kind of fish it is. And I felt sorry for the fish because it was sitting there for so long. And in the end, oh, playing. I love to play, I love to play. Look at the jaguars. Okay, you see, it's almost empty right now, so all the fish are in the back. So now you can see it's not that crowded. There is enough space for everybody to swim. I mean, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at look at this. There's almost no fish. But again, sometimes you see fish in the fish store and they are not colored up, and that's because they are not happy. And when you take them home, they will give you some beautiful colors. Well, if you treat them right. And this Acara finally is coloring up, feeling safe around all the other fish. And the starry night is coming out also. There it is, yes. So I'm not zooming in because I just, oh. um, yes, I'm asking the giant gourami, come on, baby. I've got some carrots for you while the other fish are playing. Come, come over here. Oh, I think she's gonna she's gonna take the back road, so behind the stones. Um, what was I saying? Well, in the meantime, I will see if I can feed the giant gourami. She's not here yet. Oh well, it's a he, and I always say she, but it's a he. Well, I think it's a he because of the pointy fin. Look at, there in front of you, there's a geophagus. And as you can see, sorry. Oh, Jana wants to do something. Look at this. Look at her body go. Ah, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Then she looks also like a snake, doesn't she? But as you can see, this is a smaller fish. And they've been in there as long as all the other fish. And they've been in the pond as long as the other fish. And when the pond wasn't there, they were in here, but with less. And they survive with all these predators. Feed them enough. And as you can see, the smaller fish just behind this jaguar. And nobody is doing anything. Not look at Jenna, not even looking at it, not even chasing. So if people worry, don't worry. And again, the other cichlid, brother cichlid is bullying somebody. Well, and the jaguars are playing. Look at, come on, I cannot say look at it enough, because this just makes me happy. Look at how happy the fish are. And these jaguars, they're funny. They're funny in a group. And look at this, on your right side, this small geophagus. Everything is going well. Oh, and the tilapia, you see the red tail over here. He is showing his reds. He can choose which color he is showing. If he only wants to show the blues, or the blues and the red, or the red without the blue. And it's funny. It's funny how they can do that. How they can choose which color they want to show you. Chana is just cruising around, and again, almost no fish in sight. Only nasty worm and fish guts debris from feeding. And again, I don't mind. I hope you don't mind. We can still see the fishes, and I will make another video without feeding, but I think it's nice when you see them feed. And oh, being fed, sorry, that's not right English. Oh, look at the tilapia. Can you see it? Can you see it? Now he's also showing the red on his sides. So, oh, now he turned off. Oh, he turned off the red, but so he can put red and blue on his sides. It's beautiful. He's a stunner. And Chana is also being happy. That's why she's like cruising around and just sorry again. When she's really happy, she goes up and down and up and down, and then she will just look at me. Oh well, I think she's also telling me something, but then she looks so happy because she's not being aggressive. She's well, I've never seen her aggressive. Sorry. sorry. I've never seen her aggressive towards me, or yeah, oh well, I've seen her aggressive one time towards the soft-shelled turtle. And I think she broke his leg. So, no turtles with Chana and no catfish with Chana. I was just putting some lights on top of the other aquarium. There's another large aquarium on top of this one. So, how is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. I haven't uploaded a video in a week, I think. Sorry for that, but I was very busy. And I will keep it up again. So don't go anywhere and just keep on following me. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Oh, and again, I had some beautiful comments. So personable and thank you. How do you say that in English? They touch me. And again, thank you very much for sharing your personal thoughts and your opinions with me. Thank you very much. So, I think I will almost wrap this up. And again, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I think you know what I'm gonna do? I will see if I can put Chana also in the pond. Because I never put Chana in the pond. Because I put the catfish in the pond. But I think I'm gonna put Chana in the pond. Like with all these fish. And also the other ones. Like the warus. And well, the other aquarium, Warus, Geophaguses. There are some other Geophaguses in there, Jack Dempsey's, and I will put all the catfish in this aquarium because you don't see them in the pond because they hide all the time. Well, they don't hide all the time, but the pond is big and large and deep, and these fish they will come to the top. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put all the catfish that are on top right now on top of this aquarium in this one, and I will then put the walking catfish in the one on top, and I will see if I can get a female for him. Oh, we have some great plans. But first we have to get the pond ready again. But again, lots of things to do and lots of things to film for you guys and take you with me on this journey. And I hope you like it. Well, I think you like it. Because it's a nice journey to go on with. Well, take with me. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up so I can upload this for you on YouTube. Again, some other YouTubers, thank you very much for your own content. I'm loving to see your videos and clips and educations. I will also do some education stuff, some tips and tricks and Q's and A's and what not you call it. But for now I'm very busy and I will just no, I will see. We'll see. Maybe sooner than later. Again, I want to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope everything is well with you. The weather is nice. The weather's nice over here. It's still a little bit cold, but the sun is out, and well, I have a beautiful day. I'm Big Mama Joe with Big Mama Joe's fishing. And again, oh, if there are some Dutch um, people watching, if you want some more Dutch content, let me know. I will make some Dutch content because nowadays I'm only making the English one and not the Dutch one. So let me know, and then I will upload also some Dutch ones. Oh, look at them hanging on top. Oh, you know why they're hanging on top? Because the nasty greasy stuff from the worms and that they spit out and that it is collecting on top of the water and it's very nasty. I will scoop it out with a little net, and but they love watching it, like something is gonna happen with it. Well, you don't see it here, but it's more towards the sides of the aquarium, and they will just, especially the jaguars, they will just hang there and watch it sit there being nasty. Oh, that sounds really weird. But yeah, well, that's what they do. That's what they do. Maybe they think there will be something moving and they will catch it like they are hunting. but they don't touch it. So it's maybe I can film it sometimes for you. Again, all right. Now I'm really gonna go. And thank you very much for watching this video. It's a longer video, but if you are still here, thank you very much, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. And I will see you soon in another video. Okay, bye bye. Love you guys. Bye bye.